Righty, I'd like to say good morning, everybody, but it's been everything but that thanks to Windows 11. This is Uncle Bawrin, this is Subsistence, and I'm back. I did some nighttime building. Well, not building, but I added a couple things to the base. I got my light switch finally done. So I'll go ahead and turn it on, show you what I did. I gave myself a light here for my planters at night, and also so I can see the front of the base at night. I'll show you again when it's dark. It just got light out, that's why I popped down here. This uses 0.25 per light, so a little bit heavier than the regular lights, but to be expected, right? There is no upgrading these. They just, that's what they use. Go ahead and grab our bounty here. Didn't get a chance to do this because I was busy doing that stuff. Plus I was getting wood, and I didn't get a whole lot. But I did make planks. So, I mean, I got a lot of wood. I just been turning them into planks because I want to build. Alright, so out of those 10, we got 20. Okay, so you see what I mean? You get it back. So I'm going to go ahead and take... We'll do 8. Actually, I'm going to only keep 7 of those on me. So we need 16 total. So I'll go back down here and grab some seeds out of my seed cabin here. And we'll plant 2 full planters of just tomatoes for right now. I'm hoping to have the fridge up and running before these are done. Plus, I do want to get the grow lights on here, but they're a little bit pricey. Not terrible, but pricey. Alright, so we got 7 tomatoes. So we just go ahead and start eating on those. So you get pretty much half of what you get back, right? So I'd shut that off. No sense in that being on. I just wanted to show you guys that. Top this off. Got to get some water. Want to get out and about with 3 waters on me. I got some tomatoes, so that'll get me through the day on that for right now. My generators are full on fuel. I have 137 biofuels. We're running a little bit low on things, so I'm going to have to get out and... So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to keep... some of these on me, and also some of these. I got an abundance of them, so I'd rather use these 9mm ones than waste, shotgun shells if I don't have to. Go ahead and toss repair on that before I forget. Also, I want to make another one of these just to have it on me. When that starts going down, I like to just keep a spare with me. I do want to make this rifle, though. Running a little low on leather. Like I said, I've been using this stuff, so... I can do the iron. Let's see what we got here processed. Yeah, I only got 1. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to let this gen run so that keeps going. I know I'm a little bit below the 500 free marker, but I want to just keep it going so I can get some of this stuff processed. Yeah, so... Gonna grab our water. It should be done by now. We'll top one of fuel off there. Alright, so nothing's running. Our lights are all off. That's what I did to the base. Now, I do plan on building. This is going to be, changed. But I have to get more wood. So, right now, it's a new day. So, I'm going to go out here and pound trees, grab crates, fibers, whatever I get my hands on. I had to actually use some of the fibers that I had stored up on me to make some mass to make that light switch. But I got the one switch, so any lights that I add floodlight wise, the regulars or the ones on the stand will turn on just by that one switch, which is nice. I really wish the regular lights did the same. I can understand all, wanting to be a little choosier with those. But the same culprit, I'd rather turn on 10 lights and only have to shut off 2 or 3 I don't want on, right? It just makes more sense to me, but... I see a tomato or something over there. Raspberry, whatever the hell you call them. Strawberry. Alright. Gotta start grabbing all this stuff. I'm low on a lot of things right now. Got Mr. Moose down there. If I had the rifle, I'd be totally playing with him right now because there's a lot of meat, sinew, and stuff like that. You can get off that guy, but he's a little bit more challenging at 250 health points. It's an ammo sink, so I'm just going to wait on that. Right now, I just got to bounce around and bore you guys with this because I got to have the wood, man. I'm running all that, and I got to start killing... I'm gonna have to take out a couple bears, probably some rabbits if I can find them, you know, if I can get my hands on them, because they're a little tricky because they like to run on you, and I ain't chasing rabbits around. So this will be, as I record this, I have 2 that I have to upload. I got one right there, too. Go ahead and take him out. Ah, shit. Oh, I just woke up, so... My eyes ain't that great yet. Oh, boy. I know, excuses. They're like assholes, right? Everyone's got one. Alright, gotta, like, come up here and just kind of get a lay of the land, so to speak. See what we got going on. I don't really see a whole lot. I do see crates, though, which is good. It's been a while since I've actually had some matriculating on this side of the map. Which is kind of weird, but I'm going to go ahead and eat the tomatoes first because these aren't degraded yet. So you can see I got plenty of fruits and vegetables for today. Now, if I had a refrigerator, I would totally run over to the house and toss some of this stuff in there. Which I'm working on. That's on the list. It's just I want to get my power module up a little bit and get more power stored before I start that. I hear a plane, and it's down this way. See if we can't see it coming in. I think it's flying the other direction. I don't think it's flying toward us, so I'm just going to go ahead and not worry about that right now. I got bigger fish to fry, so to speak. Although there are some pretty good goodies on there. Now, I did want to test something. I may have misspoke in a previous episode. I'm not sure so much if the planes don't have enemies that can attack you just being on easy. I think it might be a Hunters on-off thing. So I'm going to test that theory soon here. Next plane crash I can get my hands on... once the hunters come in, we'll go check that theory. If the hunters, or if there are enemies there, because I still have it on easy, but I have the hunters on, we'll know. So, like I said, it's all new to me, so I'm just figuring things out. The post I read was a little bit misleading. I went back and reread it, and the way it was worded, it kind of dawned on me. I was like, wait a minute here. I think he's saying easy mode hunters off, right? So we'll see. I didn't want to sit there flipping through, you know, post, and I don't like getting into Reddit and all that stuff. Gets aggravating. Plus, I just got up and I spent an hour and a half trying to get my desktop icons back. They were stacking. They weren't in the right spot. They were spaced out all goofy. So it took me watching stupid ass videos on how to use Windows, you know, in 2026. It's starting to really get on my nerves. They can shove this Windows 11 right up their ass, and I'll tell that to anybody at Microsoft. Worst ever, man. Bloated garbage that just doesn't belong in it. I shouldn't have to spend my morning going over, you know, rearranging or trying to get my desktop. They were all stacked. I had to go into the registry, mess with that, delete caches. The whole thing was just a freaking nightmare. And I don't even know if it's still going to be right, because I had it all set up yesterday. I fixed it. And when I turned the computer on this morning and loaded it, they were all borked again. I was like, you gotta be shitting me, right? So another morning of absolute frustration. with just dealing with stupid shit I shouldn't have to deal with. So, pardon my French, guys, but I'm really pretty pissed off about it. Because I had, I'm behind now because I had things I wanted to do today on the channel and stuff, and now I'm behind. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Grab this stuff. This stuff converts pretty good, decent mass, so I don't mind really spending it if I have cordage, which I have some. I have 53 on me. I think I threw some in the chest. I can't remember. But, it's basically what I'm going to do. I'm just going to bounce around. I'm going to grab trees. I need leather, and of course, rabbits are they're such a pain in the ass. By the time you see them, you're too close, and then they take off on you. And it's hard to spot them, for me anyway. My vision's it's not 20/20 even with my glasses on, sadly. I have new glasses, but don't even get me started on that. God. I spent quite a bit of money on those new glasses, and then progressive lenses suck. I just can't get used to them. See, this kind of bothers me. I almost want to run back and see if I can make a key and come back here. I'm going to do that. Because there's some good stuff in there. If I can get a key. Oh, no, I can't. I'm not even going to look because I don't have the iron. So, maybe, yeah, I don't have the iron. I only had one, and there ain't no way in hell there's 14 more of those over there by now. Or however, I can't even talk. However the hell many there is over there. I mean, I could go check, but I don't think I threw any in the cabinet by accident. All it's possible. I don't know. Maybe just go look. Just make sure. Because those are pretty valuable. And like I said, this area, they're all over. So I like it here. So if you start off this game, guys, and you can find this area, like I said, I had also, when I take up refuge here, I built down there on the beach. Right down there. Where that little peninsula right there, that the sandy looking area is. And I built like all through there. It was kind of nice. It was on the water. I had a dock right off the house. I could go fishing at and stuff. That one was not as progressive as the one I had up here though, so. But it was still nice. Right now, I'm just trying to get this situated. Yeah, because I know I'm not going to be able to make a key. It's hard to keep up with keys early because you don't really have a lot of resources. I shouldn't even be really doing it, to be honest with you, but... Yeah, we need 18 iron. Yeah, I got 12. I mean, I could come back and check this. I have the power, I have the mass, because I think you need, 75 for the pick lock. Yeah, I have that. I have the scrap because I have some in the container over here. I'm going to dump this stuff off while I'm here. Go ahead and throw these spare ones in there, I guess, for now. I'll eat that. Gonna eat that. I need regular food now. I got one more of these cotton plant seeds. I'm going to get another planter going when I get 8 of these and throw those in there. I am probably going to get a chicken coop going as soon as I have to get the bottom of this base done. I don't want to put anything down there until this is done. So I gotta come up with enough wood and nails to cover this. And then I'm going to put another one of those hatch doors that come down here. So I can access, I'm mining drills and all that stuff once I get, because that's another thing I got on my list I got to get done yet. I don't have any of that set up. They use power, so, right now that's a little bit low on the pole. Go ahead and do that. We're going to go out here and see if we can't get her some food. Probably just going to take a bear down. Recurve bow, I need weapon parts. Like I said, they're hard to come by. That's why I was hoping I had enough for a key. That chest's probably still over there, but I don't want to stand around waiting either. We'll just go see where we're at. They don't take too long, but... Yeah, I gotta bait that thing. I almost want to throw those in there. Yeah, let's do that. I already prepared it so it should be okay on that. I'll check it later on tonight. If I get a rabbit, you know, it's a piece of leather, right? Like I said, though, they're expensive just on the fact that you have to bait them. I'm doing okay on nails. I got 310, which is, you know, seems like a lot, but once you get building there, it's really not. I'm gonna go ahead and make some more planks. Just, you know what I mean? You get it, you spend it. Yeah, it's taking quite a while. These have ran and filled and shut off, so that there's kind of sucking up the power from it. All right. Off to the rat race we go. All right, I got a blueberry. Yeah, the tomatoes are pretty cool. I think it's like one is for, it'll bait it. I'd really rather use that kind of thing that's more renewable at this point than throwing medicinal herbs in there. Rather save those for medicinal and biofuel if we need it. They're nice in a clutch. You start running low and you can just, you know, make some. It takes a lot to make them, but... Alright, I got that one. See, I saw them, so it wasn't, you know, it's when you run up on them and they run. Should probably take that bear, because I need food, I need leather, I need some fat would be nice just to render down into biofuel. It's pretty much the source, you know, is getting fat off these things. Alright, let's try it out, see what we get. He's a little closer than I prefer him to be, but... Alright, I got 2 hits on him. I'm going to wait for him to roar one more time. One more time. That's it. Yeah, see, it takes quite a bit with the regular pistol. I don't care about getting a little injured. You know, it's going to happen. At least I didn't get a bleed or an infection or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and... You see, we got 2 leathers. That's cool. Wash my hands right here. Run in, we'll cook. I'll get fed up. Yeah, fed up. Yeah, I'm fed up, all right. With Windows this morning. I tell you, I wasn't the only one. You go on the internet and look that up, boy. People are pissed. And I get it, too. Believe me. Shouldn't have to deal with this kind of horse shit. Good morons. If I had an operating system alternative that was viable for my setup for doing this kind of thing I'm doing, I'd totally be bagging Windows, could kiss my ass for the rest of my life. I'm just done with them. Worst operating system ever, man. Big piece of shit, that's all it is. Full of pork, bloat, spyware, got big brother up your ass type crap. I'm just sick of it, man. And I'm not the only one, so... I'm not a yes man. I'm not a fanboy. I don't fanboy nothing. Never have, never gonna. I'm an American, man. I don't, you know, I don't put a title on myself. I'm American. Just leave me the hell alone. Stay out of my bedroom and we'll be fine, man. I'm in a bad freaking mood this morning, if you can't tell. Alright. Yeah, that Windows thing really had me pissed. Interrupted my coffee time, which... Oh, crap, I left my food in there, guys. Oh, boy. Well, I guarantee you the rabbit's burned, but the other 2 might be okay. I don't know, I hope. Not a big deal. I mean, I told you, you're going to see me burn food more. Yeah, just I'm going to be burning food. Oh, wait, I got them all in time. Sweet. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy and cook it, too. I'll stand here and we'll wait. All right, so I got food. We'll find some vegetables on the way. I got some water. Let me go ahead and refill that. I'm here. I might as well. Let me check the iron while I'm at it. There's enough that key might still be there, and if not, we might come across another one of those chests. So we have the power and stuff. Oh, we got it, guys. I could actually go ahead and do this. I think it's these, right? Would make this lock pick, yeah. All right, sweet deal. All right, Rabbit, come on. I'll leave these here and come back for them. We'll be running through the neighborhood a few times. All right, let's grab this key. Come on, Rabbit. I got a box to go get, fool. All right, cool. Shut this door at least. Oh, got it. Double-clicked it. All right, so we got a little food cooked. We got a key, so I'm going to go over here and see if we can't get this chest. Hopefully it's still here. I think I'm actually going to make a little breakfast today. Haven't been eating really that good lately. Haven't been feeling good. That and I had to peel a tick out of my leg last night, and I was not happy about it. Oh, boy. Rains it frickin' pours, man. That's all I need is Lyme disease or something. All right, I could have swore it was right in here somewhere. I don't see it anywhere. Could have despawned, though. It's been quite a bit of time. Pretty sure it was right in here, though. I don't see it anywhere. All right, let's just run around, keep looking a little bit. Yeah, I think it was right in here. Oh, like I said, uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. Should I go welcome the turd to the neighborhood or what? I think I'm gonna. I'm actually gonna reload this. Let's go over here and play with the new turd. I'm not really gonna gain anything from doing this, but I just want to let them know, hey, I know you're here, freak. So that's cool. We got a hunter. Yeah, we got our first. We'll call this one Alpha. Right. If you want to use that type of terminology. He's here somewhere. There's his little base he's building. And like I said, they progress so much faster. Plus they have weaponry and out of the gate. They're pretty powerful. So if you're not ready for them, I'm really not 100% ready either, but at night you'll see their little fires and stuff. He's here. See, he's got his base command unit up. Funny is I didn't see it. There's this fire right there, and there's him over there. Now, there could be more than him, but I'm going to go over here and see if I can't, like, sneak attack him and just pop him in the face. Well, he's an archer, so... There we go. Sweet deal. Yeah, his bow looks like it goes flying, but... Let's see what the clown's got on him. Oh, I gotta find his little bag. That's right. There it is. These things can be a little bitchy sometimes. Oh, look at that weapon part match. So, you know, see what I mean? I mean, it's slim pickings, but it's something. And what I usually try to do, you got to watch out for claymores. I doubt he'd have any this early, though. But you got to watch for those because they'll blow you right up and kill you. I'm going to check his fire, see if he's got any food here. He's got some burnt fish, but we're going to go ahead and steal his ash and turn his fire out on him. All right, so there you have it. And these, you can destroy these later on. I really wish we had this, you know. I mean, it's just cool looking. I wouldn't mind a camo base, right? Some of the bases these hunters make, you guys are gonna freak out, man. They're pretty freaking impressive. They get freaking huge, man, and you got to fight many of these turds. So you got to have a lot of ammo. But when you bust it and you destroy it and stuff, you get quite a bit of things out of these. And I'll show you as that gets a little more mature. Right now it's just a baby base, but I wanted to just mess with them a little bit. Got a weapon part. That was totally worth it. But you see what I mean? He's running around with weapon parts. He's only got 2 walls to his base up. And I mean, that's only probably day 1 because I just turned them on not that long ago. I didn't get the message saying that they were online, though, which is kind of weird. Unless I did and I was screwing around, didn't pay attention to it. which could very well be. So there we saw our first hunter. He wasn't too bad. And now we also have to be aware that when we're running about, there'll be rogue camps. You'll just come across like 3 or 4 hunters that are just sitting by a campfire not making a base. They're called rogues. And so you have to deal with them as well. So, you know, now that they're active, we got to watch our asses a little bit more. We can't just aimlessly wander around. But now we know where that base is, right? So, and you'll be able to see it on your map as well. A little bit harder to see it. At nighttime, you can see them better because you can see the, you know, you can see their campfire. But once he starts building up the base, it'll be pretty distinctive on the map. Surprised mine's not, to be honest. I don't know, it's kind of weird. And you can't zoom in and out on this map. You can only move it up and down and side to side. You know, I really wish there was a way to zoom, like, you know, using the scroll button. There's no way. You know, there's just no way to shift. There's, you know, I really was hoping he would have added that feature, but that's okay. We know where it is. It's a fairly straightforward one. He's right there, so. Which, I don't really like him in my stomping ground here, but that's cool. And we'll have a total of 3 at any given time. And we'll know those locations as soon as I... Actually, at nighttime, I want to, you know, check the map, see where I'm seeing fires at and stuff, and we'll visit them. I'm going to leave him alone, though. I want to let him build up, because once you get enough stuff, sadly, you got to break the door down, though. You have to kill any of them outside, watch for claymores and stuff, get inside, you know, blow the door up. I usually have a couple pickaxes on me because they only do a little tiny bit of on them doors of theirs. I'm not going to waste shotgun ammo and stuff on doors. I don't have explosive arrows right yet or grenades. That's, you know, usually the better choice, but... So we're just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way and beat the crap out of the door until it breaks with a pickaxe, which is fine. But once you get in there, they have chests in there. You can, you know, they have machines. They, you know, they'll be in there making ore, and workbenches will have stuff in it, and the chests will have some stuff in it. And it's all dependent on how progressed their base is. So the more progressed the base, the harder the base, the bigger the base, and the more hunters there are at the base is going to tell you what you're going to get for goodies. But like I said, it's very ammo dependent. They progress so much faster than you do. It's ridiculous. So you'll see that when once we get it going. Like, I'll show you the progress on that base on a daily basis if I can get over there. You know, think of it every day. And I'll show you what how quickly they become established compared to you, right? And like I said, they'll have. I mean, look at that dude. 2 walls up. He's got a bow. He's got weapon parts on him. He you know, he's building his base already, and that's going to go pretty quickly. It's going to be small at first, but... So that's why I say give yourself time. Don't rush. I turned them on because I feel I'm ready. You know, and I do want to take some of the smaller bases out to kind of find some things. Because I really want... what the hell happened to those weapon parts? Because they're over here. I want to make this bow, man. It'd help with the hunters too, because the arrows are so much cheaper to make. But see, 15 weapon parts. I mean, I can make. We're getting closer. That one weapon part we just found. Hey, we're one weapon part closer to that bow. So we still need 6 weapon parts. So he'd go ahead and eat his burnt fish. Oh boy, I don't care about the fruits and vegetables. But yeah, there you have it. So we got our first location discovered here. Power's down, but it's regenning free, so I was going to leave that to do its thing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away. I don't have any seeds. I do have some weapon things here. Stick this actually, I'll stick the match in here. With the other ones. Yeah, this is still running, so... But we back up to 14 there. That's not terrible. Stick these down here kind of in their own little stack, so to speak. We're not doing too bad, guys, considering. Do my daily routine here, and I'll run upstairs and water thy plants and stuff. Conserve around some energy. I'm just gonna go ahead. I have to throw these in there. Because I generally like to have a whole bunch of canteens, but it takes scrap, 3 per, so I'm not gonna. I'll wait till later when I get more things built, you know. All right, so water this one should be good. That's good enough. They're growing fairly decent clip here. What are you doing, Goof? Throw over here. All right, let's take a peek at the map and see if we can't see where these hunters are. All right, so there's that base we were just at. See it right there? See that green glow? That's him running around with a glow stick, gathering and doing their thing. And then that's the base right there. And right so far, you can also see rogue camp location. Okay, so we got another one right there. See it? That's the fire right there. So that's that. Probably being close to the river like that might be rogues. So we got possible base. I doubt it though. Like I said, usually that close to the water, it's not. Could be though. I mean, you never know. So we have rogue camp there, and then we have these turds over here. It's kind of hard to see it now. What the hell? Where'd it go? I hear another plane too. Okay, it's up here. Is that the same one or is that a different one? Okay, so we got this one. And we got a spot there. What I want to do is I want to aim myself. This can be a little tricky, but I'm going to try to aim myself at it. So it should be that direction, right? Right, yeah, see, so that's way up there. I'm not going to go there traveling here at night. But I kind of know where it is over here. And of course, we got the one by us, which is, oh, there it is right there. Okay. Fire must have been out for a second or something. So we got that one. Oh, see how it went back out again? Weird. And that's the one we were just visiting, I'm pretty sure. Let's go up and just run over near there, right? He won't be back yet, so I don't think that's the same one. It could just be rogue camps. Because I put this dude's fire out, so we wouldn't even see it. This is a little sketchy running through here at night, but like I said, though, I put his fire out, and I doubt he's back that fast. Usually it takes a day or so. So it's... Oh, no, there's a fire going on over here. There might have been another hunter, too, and he could have just been off fishing or something, because they do take off. They'll leave the camp to go fishing. Yeah, that's definitely them. Yeah, he's got the fire backlit. So there was another one here, probably. Let's go ahead and pull this out. And they can hear the clicks, by the way, just so you know. Oh, shit. But check it out, guys. Check it out. Remember we were just here? There was only the 2 walls. I'm going to kind of use this hunter's base as cover from the... Oh, he's coming right in here. Holy shit, man. All right, so he turned his fire back on, man. So there was another one. But you see, look at that. We just left, guys, and look at it. He's already... I'm telling you, they progress super fast. It's crazy. I don't know why the hell I did that much damage to it. What the hell is that? Is that the bear? Yeah, it is the bear. I wonder if the hunter wasn't pecking on him or something. It's just funny that that fire's lit and I'm not seeing him. He might be off doing something though. All right, so that's this one right here. Okay, so now we know, right? We'll go ahead and harvest this guy up. No sense in leaving here. But you see what I mean about ammo? It's just, and this is all I got. I shouldn't even really be using it. I should wait. Is that him over there? Gotta be careful. Last thing I want to do is get blown up. All right, so that's definitely that spot right there, so we know. And I want to just run over there and see what we got going on over here. What I kind of try to do is just line myself up using the map and my pointer. Over there, I know I'm heading in the right direction because there's no compass, right? I mean, so, but let's go see what we got. This could just be rogues. I doubt it's another base that fast. But we'll start seeing his fire over here. All right, let's look at the map. Okay, so we got to turn a little bit this direction. Like I said, it's kind of a pain in the ass with this map. That's why I kind of wish the, I mean, yeah, okay, there's a compass here, northwest, east, south. How about a little mini map so I can see where I am, you know, and you know, zoom it in, zoom it out. I mean, come on, man. Oh, wow, we're getting light already. Trying to see what time. Hang on. All right. Aha, it is another base. And there's this fire right there. So there you have it, guys. We got another one, another base right here. So that's kind of neat. So we'll have this turd here and this one here. And then maybe that one we saw over here would be the third one. Because generally there's two close together, one out. So that's probably the base there. So, all right, well, I'm wondering if I shouldn't just go down and just rob his fire at least. All right, I don't see him anywhere. See if he's got a BCU up. No, he does not have his BCU up yet. So this isn't officially a base. All right, well, now we know where two locations are. Well, three, technically. I bet that other one is a base as well. I have them set to only revenge attacks of hunters. So hunters on revenge attacks. I do not have periodic attacks or, you know, which means they can just attack you when they attack you. And sometimes that can be really... Shit. I gotta run, man. Damn it. This is why I should have my bandages hotkeyed for crap like this. I'll be fine, though. But, I didn't really see him sitting right there in front of me. Of course, like I said, I'm not awake yet. The first recording of the day, so... I still need to eat. I need to get a coffee in me. Alright, there you go. Stop their damage. Eat that food. I gotta get some water cooked and cook this stuff up. Throw it on the fire. Alright, this is when the game starts getting interesting, is when you got these hunters going. And I'm not kidding, though. They built some pretty impressive bases, man. Let me tell you. And it takes... that's why co-op is kind of cool, because... You know... You get a couple of you do a bunker bust, right? Because when it's just you and you get 3 or 4 of those son of a bitches on you, man. And he improved the AI in the recent days. Right on the page here, I was reading it. They're not as predictable as they were. So I don't really know what to expect moving forward. We haven't taken any damage. A little scratchy poo here or there on these. These repair with, you know, feathers and, you know, you can see what you have to have. So it's leather. Again, leather. You know, leather. All right. So basically, I'm not gonna mess with them until. Well, we might have to mess with hunters, like I said, rogues and stuff, but we'll see when that time comes. I'm gonna go ahead and call this episode here, guys. So if you want to see more content, please consider subbing to the channel. That'd be awesome. Appreciate every one of you, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, guys.